All right, all right, all right. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good freaking evening, no matter where you are in the world, the country, or with us. The Ragni Show is live, and I'm here with these guys who have been tearing it up. They just woke up. I drugged them out of bed to come hang out with everybody. They're here in Nashville. They've been tearing it up. They're back. They've been tearing up Jersey. They've been tearing up the whole fucking country. They're just tearing it up. Let's welcome the guys from Zenora. What's up, guys? Good morning.
Going
What's
on?
up, guys?
All right, so let's introduce yourselves. Go down the row.
I'm Nick Shute, lead guitar player.
Dylan
Right.
Grass, lead vocals.
John Kelly Kiefer, drums.
Dan Shute, bass.
All right, so that answered my first question. I was gonna say, Dan, how'd you get in the band? Because you're right-handed, but you guys are brother. You guys are brothers, obviously.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. All right, so I'm gonna ask the hardest question up front. The first question, just to kick it off. What the fuck is a Zenora?
It's a name of this band. No, I'm joking. It's like I forget like what region of the world the name comes from, but it means life and happiness.
That works for me.
Yep.
Cool. I like it. So, all right. So, God's honest truth. I don't know nothing about the band. All I know is I've been hearing and seeing the name a lot and a lot and a lot more over the last 2 years. As I'm originally from the Philadelphia area, as I told you guys, I kind of managed a band Rat Rod, friends of yours from the Philadelphia area. So I naturally been seeing the name more and more. You guys done a lot of shows together. So it's going to be a little education lesson for myself and for everybody tuning in and checking out this video. And so, how long you guys been together? How did it all come together?
Well, Zenora's been around since 2019, but we were called something else before that. We formed in 2017. But we've all known each other for the better part of 10, 12 years.
Oh wow, okay.
We went to the same music school together when we were younger. And we were in different bands, and they both sucked, so we formed this one.
Was it like a school of rock type thing you guys went to, or?
Yeah, it's called Rock University. It's based out of New Jersey. There's a small music store called Old Town Music in Turnersville, and they have this little program for kids, and we all signed up.
That's awesome. I truly like, that whole school of rock concept. Like I hope, and you guys seem to be exactly what I hope for, is like the future of bringing rock back, because rock music's kind of been pushed aside, so to say, and not given the attention it deserves. And the young guys like you. What's that, John?
It's not pushed aside.
Well, it seems like guys like you and there's these schools all around the country going to help bring this the rock back to the forefront. And let's nothing against hip hop, but let's push it aside a little bit.
Fantastic program for like people to get started for sure, and it was cool for us because it made us able to network and find each other. So it's definitely cool.
Yeah, it's also that people are still supporting like young people learning how to play instruments and sing, and like it's a great like place to just make friends.
Right.
I mean, because they, like you said, like nowadays hip hop's the thing, so like all the kids that like rock music are like, yeah.
It's the one cool thing. Well, there's a couple cool things I'd like to see from you guys that I've seen. One is like straight up about the music. A lot of the young up and coming bands, or the bands that have been blowing up, like your Greta Van Fleets and stuff like that. They sound just like, it's like, oh my god, all right, it's a clone of Led Zeppelin. You guys don't sound like nobody but Zenora. I mean, you guys pretty much have like an original sound. You cherry pick from all your influences of rock and roll, but it's just a great overall rock and roll sound.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Everybody's got their own individual personalized life, so we're just singing about what happens in our everyday life. It's like, that doesn't happen to other people. Us, yeah.
So you guys have gone, it's been pretty quick too. So you said, the Zenora part of the band is 2019. We're three and a half years later, and you guys have done a lot of killer shows, a lot of original music that's been released. I'm sure there's a lot more in the closet waiting to be released as well.
Yeah,
But
no
also,
idea.
and a shit ton of videos. So was it like from day one you guys just sat down and was just like, all right, like if we're gonna do this, let's fucking do it and do it right and like lay out the groundwork and keep doing it, or
Yeah, you know, like you know, music's not just like a hobby for us. I don't do it after work or you know what I mean, after dinner or something like that. Like it's like a job. You know, like people go to work every day because they have to. We play music every day because we have to. And if we're not, we're gonna do it bigger and better than everybody else. You know, stick out like a sore thumb. So we've all wanted to do for our whole lives. You know, like all the bands we look up to. You know, Kiss, Van Halen, Motley Crue. They all did it because they meant it, not because
right?
they felt like it. You know.
It's true. So the one thing like that really now, like I said, I kept hearing the band name, but when you guys decided to do your tour beginning of this year, I'm not gonna lie, I said to myself, oh shit, because when it comes to down to that, it's like, you guys been playing the local area, the tri-state area. That's one thing. But when you go and load up into that van and start driving across the country, and that's when shit gets real. And then it's like, all right, is this going to be the band? Is this going to be the guys? Are we going to end up killing each other by the time we're halfway through this tour? Are we going to still be friends? Are we going to like each other? We're going to hate each other? What's it going to be? That's the true test for a band. And it seems like you guys came through with flying colors.
For sure.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was the greatest time of my life, and we put that together 3 weeks before we left.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, we only had we had one show, and it was at the Whiskey. And it was just like, why are we gonna go out there for one show? Like,
One
yeah,
show.
we want to go to California for a weekend, but why not make a month out of it if we can? And the only thing stopping us is us not doing it. So let's do it.
Nice. That's awesome.
And we did, and it was great. You know, we had 17 shows. We started in New Jersey, left in New Jersey. It was great. It was like full circle. And then when we came through Nashville in January, they like ate us up and they were like, "You coming back?" And we were like, "Okay." So this one, we didn't really have a say in this one. It just, you know.
All right. So before you guys left for tour, was there anything that you guys were worried about, nervous about, doing that, or did that even cross your mind too? Like what I said, like shit, like this is going to be like serious time now, and are we going to end up fighting, being at each other's throats?
I mean, as long as you have a car jack, a tire iron, and AAA, you should be all right. Yeah.
That's true. That's a good point. Good point. Was there any? What was the? I guess beside Nashville, what was like the standout shows you guys did?
Well, besides the Whiskey, that's a given right there. But I would say
Sure.
we played this place in Topeka, Kansas, called the Booby Trap, and I'm just gonna tell a story. It was crazy. So it's like real dark and freezing cold. It's like 16 degrees, and it's like all foggy. And we're driving down this road, and like all the buildings are like closed. They got like boarded up windows and stuff, and there's like a light in the distance. And we pull up to the light, and it's just like raggedy bar. And we walk in, and it's packed with people. And we killed it that night. It was great. We had like 3 bands open for us. It was awesome.
Oh shit!
Great night. And we played in this little town called Bisbee in Arizona. And there wasn't a lot of people there, but the people that were there were very sincere and like family. Like it was almost like I stepped into my TV and it was like 1970. You know,
Wow.
it was really cool. I like that place. Well, I would go back there anytime.
Did that make you nervous though too? I mean, it's different now. Once you start getting outside of that Philadelphia area where everybody knows your name and everything, but when you start driving across the country, it's a whole different thing. It's like, is anybody going to show up? And just like you're saying, you're driving down this lonely, empty road, and all of a sudden, boom, there's all these people there.
Yeah,
I'm not super worried about it. I mean, like when the people we do play to remember us. So whether there's 2 people there or 2,000, we're going to play like we're at Madison Square Garden. So the people whose souls we do touch, we know they're going to remember us like that. So we have that kind of going into the show, like, all right, whether they like us or not, or whether there's 2 people or 2,000, we're going to give them a show. So
Yeah.
doing that across the country, it really doesn't change the show part of that doesn't change that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was very heartwarming too. Like a lot of the shows we went to, there were people that already knew who we were.
That's cool.
Yes, and like the one that was the craziest, where we were in where were we at? Missouri. We were in Missouri playing this club called Cafe Acoustic, and there was this like little 10-year-old kid there. And he brought his entire family because we're his favorite band, and like we brought him up on stage and like got pictures with him and stuff. He signed a
Oh,
t-shirt.
that's freaking awesome.
It was so crazy, man. It reminded me of when I was a kid. You know, I was just like, I looked at bands like that. You know what I mean? I wish I could have seen them and met them and got my t-shirt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it was great. You could tell how much it meant to him, and like that meant the world to me. Just as like a human, you know.
It's cool that you could do that for someone.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. How the hell did a 10-year-old kid find out about you guys?
YouTube, man. We're all over it.
That's freaking amazing. That's freaking amazing. So, all right. So let me ask you about you got to ask about the whiskey then. The legendary whiskey that, 50 plus years of just legendary artist on that stage. How was that?
It was crazy. We were up in the green room, like the main green room and stuff. We were sharing it with our buddies, Native Sons, who we were. We opened for him that night. We went on right before him. It was great. But if I'm going to be honest with you, like the hype that I had before going there was bigger than being there. It was kind of surreal, but everybody that was in the crowd was there because it was the whiskey in 1980. Not because Zenora was playing or Native Sons was playing. Nobody like really cared about the bands. It was all about, oh my God, I'm at the whiskey. Same for me. Honestly, I was like, oh my God, I'm at the whiskey. It's like a tourist attraction.
Yeah, it's got that built-in crowd no matter what.
It's cool that they let bands play on that stage. You know what I mean? But like, so does every other club.
Yeah. So, all right. So,
I'll go back and do it again, though. I'm not saying that I would never go there again.
Absolutely.
Great time. No.
So, all right. So, when you guys get home, how soon before you're like, oh shit, I want to go out and do it again?
I was really happy to be home. I was sleeping in my bed, not in a car seat. But that's what I've always wanted to do, is go on tour. I want to go across the world. You know what I mean? I got to hit all 50 states first.
Yeah. Got to start close.
There you go.
Sorry, so planning something for the summer right now, up and down the East Coast. So we're in the works.
Okay.
So be ready, people. We're not stopping. This is just the beginning.
No, you guys are you're back here taking up residence. I mean, I'm guessing at this point you're just going to get a Nashville house because you guys are coming back and forth so much.
We were joking about that last time we were here. So why don't we just move here?
Yeah.
You might as well. Everybody else is here.
Yeah. All right. Set up the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
It did. I mean, it is like I've been here 3.5 years now, and I fucking love it. But it's so crazy because you never know who you're going to see. Like a couple weeks ago, I'm walking through the supermarket, and like I'm walking towards the registers, and I see this beard walking towards me, and I'm like squinting, and I'm like, nah. Then I was like, oh fuck! And I was about to start screaming like a fucking fangirl. It was Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like he's just walking around and that fluffy hat of his and the beard and just on his phone like having a conversation. And he was like in-depth conversation. I'm like, but it's fucking Billy Gibbons. It's fucking Billy Gibbons.
That's great.
It's crazy here, man.
Yeah, our buddy Eric, who fronts the band Wild Street, just moved to Nashville too. I was with him yesterday at his home studio.
Oh, did he move here now? Okay.
Yeah, he moved here, and we were writing some tunes. It was a good time, and he's a great guy, man. I love him.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, I've interviewed him. I guess about a year ago, I interviewed him.
Yeah, he works harder than anybody I've ever met. Seriously, man. And he gets through the worst luck, and he just pushes through it. He's such a badass.
Nice. So you guys were at the 404 the last 2 nights then?
We were there on Sunday. We're there tonight again. And then
okay.
No, it wasn't Sunday. What was it? Friday night. And we'll be there tonight. And then next weekend we'll be there as well. It's our last show. And Wild Street's on that with us and Native Sons. So that's going to be a really good show. Our bands fit together very, very well.
Oh, okay. And that's what, Sunday night?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. The 404, the good old 404.
Yeah.
I did some things there. Is Shaggy still bartending there? Do you know?
Yep. Yes, he is. Shout out.
Shaggy's the man. He's got the coolest fucking coat I ever saw, and I kept telling him every time I went in there, I'm like, I'm stealing your coat. I'm gonna steal it. All right, so yeah, so you guys are heading to what, Memphis tomorrow?
Yes.
That's very cool. You guys gonna hit up Graceland while you're there, or?
Maybe,
I don't know.
Yeah. See what happens. But we're just gonna be driving there, do the show. We'll stay all night, and then we're probably just gonna come right back. Because the rest of the shows we have are right here in Nashville. It's the only one that I drive to. It's like 3 hours away or something like that.
Yeah. Cool. Now,
It's nothing. Yeah.
now you guys are playing Bowie's Thursday. Now this is this is the official kickoff of the whole Rockin' Pod weekend. It's you guys, Native Sons, right?
Yeah, it's their record release party.
Nice.
And let me tell you, their new album is pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's called Shadow.
Just pretty good.
I mean, for a dude in a rock band listening to another new rock band, I'm not impressed easily. You know what I mean? I'll do it again.
That's awesome.
So they're,
Cool.
I filled in on guitar for them. Me and Nick did in Philadelphia. They came through for the Play Music Conference, and we had the pleasure. They sent us the album early, and like, oh man, if you're a Native Sons fan already, like you're gonna really like the new album.
Yeah.
It's another level compared to the first one.
That's awesome.
And the first one came out 5 years ago, so they had a lot of time to think about it, and they did. It worked. It worked real good.
Now, are you guys going to be at Rockin' Pod on Saturday as well?
No, I think we have a show that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If we don't, then we'll be there.
All right, cool.
I gotta look at the schedule again.
Cool. So, all right, so you guys have the album that came out recently too, War Child.
Yeah.
So you guys, but going back to what I said early on was something that really has stood out about everything with you guys too, that I love, is video. You guys put out a shit ton of videos, and obviously you proved my whole point on how it's so important. If a fucking 10-year-old kid in the middle of nowhere saw it and became, you guys are his favorite band. So whose idea was it early on to really focus on videos?
I think it's pretty unanimous, honestly. I mean, our rock show is very visual, so you really do have to be there. But like, if you want a sliver of that effect, you make a video.
Yeah. The early videos we had were just like, kind of simple and stuff. But I always grew up watching like VH1 Classic, and they were spinning all the 80s music videos, and they were just larger than life. You know what I mean? And I feel like as we make music videos and work with different videographers and cinematographers and stuff like that, we're really starting to like find our niche. Like with the last music video we did, Catch a Break.
Mm-hmm.
That's a music video.
Yeah.
The ones that came before that, they're just like videos of us playing the song. There's a difference.
Yeah, I mean that one especially. Like when the first time I saw that one a few months back, I was like, holy shit! Like this was something that would have been on fucking like Headbangers Ball back in the day. I mean, it's a larger than life video. It's freaking awesome.
It looks like a music video. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And we have some other ones in the works coming up soon too for the War Child record. So
the crazy thing is, if you think about it, that video back in 1989 would have cost a record company like $1 million to make.
Didn't cost us anywhere near that. I've never even seen $1 million, so $1 million that they don't need. Let me see it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like a crazy video.
Good boy. So, all right. So you got more videos in the works than you're saying.
Yeah, I'm currently working on the scripts for them right now.
So you guys pretty much have a lot of say and control on what the video is going to be. Then it's not like somebody's going to come in and
say in control of anything that we do. It's our band. We're not signed to a record label. We have no obligations or anything.
I like that. Is there any goal in that for you guys, or you guys want to stay, totally independent?
If we get made an offer we can't refuse, we won't refuse it. But we like, as Dylan said, we like our independence right now.
Yeah. 100%. If we get, like John said, if we get the right deal, it'll work. We've had some offers before, but they sucked.
Right.
Mm.
There's no real record labels right now, and the only real record labels that are signing bands right now, those bands are already making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the record labels are just capitalizing on it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Now, have you guys run into this? 'Cause now that you guys are out there getting a taste of the road and all, stories that I've seen over the last few weeks popping up is clubs now are starting to take a percentage of the band's merch sales. Has anybody approached you guys with that yet, or
The whiskey.
really?
But yeah, that's not uncommon.
Yeah.
What?
No. Especially for like clubs that a bunch of people are coming to, spending merch, festivals and stuff like that. Yeah, it's at least 20-30%.
Holy
And
shit!
you're not getting paid.
Right? Oh yeah. Well, I know that part, but
So merch is
Holy
how we make our money. Buy our t-shirts, please. We have a bunch of them on our website. They're fucking badass.
wow. Did you now? Because I just saw a story the other day. I don't even know. I never heard of the band, but they decided they were out on tour and they decided we're not going to sell merch at this show because they wanted to take 25-30% of our sales. So it's kind of like what the fuck do you do?
Yeah,
Like
we were the only band that had merch at the whiskey. Only band
really?
that
Holy
had
shit!
300 people that were there. 5 people bought a t-shirt.
Wow.
That's just ratio. That shows you how much people care about music these days.
Yeah.
That's even more important for me that we're doing what we're doing right now because that's how much it means to the world at one point, and those people are still there. I see it every day. Well, I'm in Nashville right now. I'm from New Jersey.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So, all right. So, what's the plans now? You said you're going to put together another tour for the summer.
We're working on it right now. We have some connections up and down the East Coast, different booking agencies and friends that we know. So
Nice. Which I'm sure you guys will be rolling back through Nashville.
maybe potentially. We were thinking more of like the coastline states.
Okay.
But for this run, because now we've been in Nashville twice now in the span of 3 months. I don't want to oversaturate the market. We totally did that in New Jersey. We played New Jersey for 10 years.
Yeah.
Get tired. I'll see them next weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're coming right now. You can't see us till whenever we come back. We might not ever come back.
Well, how about since I'm not there now, and you guys are, and I mean, I talk to my Rat Rod guys, and I get the dirt from them on things, but I want to hear from you guys too. Like, how bad is the Philly scene right now?
No, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Actually, the Philly music scene.
I mean, not music wise, club wise.
They want cover bands. Nobody shows up except people that want to hear Bon Jovi.
Mm-hmm.
And those bands that play that get paid a lot
Yeah.
just to entertain people. And I feel like that has a lot to do with people not caring about new bands at all. And then you get the inner city kids, the hip hop scene is huge.
Yeah.
Hip hop is playing hip hop music. They got hip hop night, this and that. And that's awesome for those people that do that.
Yeah.
Great, But it's all cover bands around us. That's why we left.
Smart move. Honestly,
I'm not gonna sit here and play the same 5 clubs for $20 when the same 5 people keep showing up.
Exactly.
And the
Very
other 5
smart move,
the
guys.
band that's opening for us. You know what I mean? So
right. Also, too, the way I look at it, like when I saw you guys, do the first tour, and you had the big homecoming, it's like it boosts the name Zenora. It gives the band, the brand, everything just a bigger look because you guys did a tour now, and it's hopefully starts to give the fans that are not coming out a little kick in the ass. Like, oh shit, like something's going on with these guys. I maybe got to go out and see them before I don't get a chance to see them in a small club. They could be next, playing big theaters across the country, and I'm shit out of luck. So
we totally noticed that when we came back. The last show we did was the Landis Theater in Vineland, New Jersey, which is the greatest music venue in South Jersey right now. The only other one that I would point out is in North Jersey, Starland Ballroom. That place is
okay.
But and Asbury and Stone Pony in Asbury. That's a given. But Landis Theater was great, and there were so many people that I haven't seen in a long time. Like, oh my god, like you guys are this now. You know what I mean? It was just like it's a perception thing with people, especially for people that never even heard of us.
Mhm.
We're not just some band playing in the bar, and like just visually, you know what I'm saying? And that's awesome. That's like kicks us in the ass, boosts us. You know, it's awesome.
It's true.
It's win-win for everybody.
Yeah. Well, guys, keep fucking doing it, man. Seriously, like I'm proud of you. I'm glad to see you guys getting out of the area.
It's
And
tough. It's a hard thing to do. A lot of people don't want to leave their family, leave their dogs, not see your neighbor every day. You know what I mean? Like, but none of those people were helping us. You know what I mean? I was sure there was a tight niche of great bands that we would continue to play with because we love them and we've been playing with them forever. But that's like family. You know what I mean?
well, I mean, like you said, like you guys are not in this to just do this. Let's play after dinner or play after work. I mean, you guys are in this to do this, to make this the thing. So sadly, it's not like it was where you could play a cool club scene and build up and get a nice record deal and make money from actually selling music and then merch and then touring. Now, the only way you can make money is, by selling merch, but you got to be on the road to sell the merch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So-
We're working by playing for dinner.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cool. Well, guys, this was great, man. It's great to finally talk to you. I'm proud of you.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna definitely come out one night this week. I want to probably that show with Wildside and all. Hit the
Oh, yeah.
404.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's at the 404. That show's gonna be crazy. It starts at 2 in the afternoon. I think there's like 50
Perfect.
bands. It goes all there's outside
Oh,
stage.
fuck. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, fuck. What time you guys going on?
Late. Like probably like 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, something like that.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna message you my number. This way you have it, and because I got added to there's a Comic-Con on Sunday. I got added as a guest to that, so I think I'm there till 4.
Oh, cool. Yeah, well, we're not gonna go on before. So,
All right, cool. Just so I get make sure what time you guys are going on.
cool.
Awesome.
And that might change. Like, well, I mean, when we showed up the other night, like, we were headlining. We didn't even know. So
Cool. 404 is a cool spot, a very cool spot. I live like 5 minutes from there.
oh,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I really love it there, man. It's great.
yeah,
Vibe is awesome.
Yeah.
the outside stage, inside stage, it's a cool
Uh-huh.
spot. Yeah. Awesome. All right, everybody, go to Zenora Music. If you're in Nashville this week, look them up. They're here throughout the week. Memphis tomorrow night, and coming to a town near you. But most of all, go to ZenoraMusic.com. Check out the music, but buy the merch too. Give these guys dinner and say fuck the whiskey and I'll take our money.
Okay.
On that note, all right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one.
Talk soon,
Later.
man.
I call
Thank
it.
you.